So yep, as the title of the video already says, I'm going to attempt to try and clean this thing up as much as I can, just to move a bit of the dirt and debris that's on here. I'm gonna use my degreaser and a little bit of water with a little bit of scrubbing effect. I'm going to attempt to clean this thing up a little bit. So let's go ahead and apply the necessary chemicals that's needed and get back to you guys. So yep, let me wipe this thing. So I've just put the degreaser solution on there. This is what I'm using. I have another one, I don't know where I put it. This one is always already finished, so it has to soak in a little bit, try and do what it has to do. I'm gonna use the soap. I'm gonna use the soap and the soap and the tiny brush to just, kind of like go over it. As I said, this is not a full engine detail. This is just to get some of that, that little dirt and stuff. That's all this is about. Just, so the engine looks, presentable to a potential buyer. Because all these things are all great selling points when you're selling your car. You want to ensure that, the engine looks clean. It all speaks that the owner takes good care of his or her car. So you want to get to those places that are kind of, like people look quick. I do grade people who clean their cars. That's me. So personally, if I'm selling a car, I'll try my best to try and clean the engine bay up a little bit. So let's go ahead and do this thing and get back to you guys. So yep, it does look way better than what it was. As I said, this is not a deep engine bay cleaning. It's just to get those it was just to get the dust and little bit of debris and stuff here and there that was settled on the car, but it's all good. Yep, she runs great. The high pressure pump is doing its work. You can hear the injectors spraying and releasing gasolina. Engine bay is way better and it looks way presentable than what it was before I started. So the next one I'm going to get on is going to be this one. This one here is on the dirty side too. So I'm going to be doing both of them in one video. Yep, she's dirty too. She is a dirty girl too as well. And yep, a lot of dirt and stuff. So settle on here. That's not good. I think this derives from changing the oil. If you don't use now I don't have the blow thing. I don't have the air machine to blow. I'm going to try and get some of them out. I may not get all out. So, but whatever it is, I'm going to try, do a little bit of touching on this one too. And just to make the engine bay look a little bit presentable, for the potential buyers. So let's start on this one. One thing I always like to advise when you play with water in the engine bay, I advise you let it run so the heat from the engine dries everything up. So I'm going to close it and let the heat dry everything up. In that way, it dries itself up. So let's do that. So yep, I went ahead and cleaned this one up. I don't know if you took notice, but I did clean this one up. This one is all set, way better than what it used to be. I'm gonna let it run while I fix this one, and when I'm done with this one, I'm gonna turn this one off and let this one run while I go upstairs to do something else. But I'm not gonna put too much water. The same way I did that one, that's why I'm gonna do this one. Simple stuff. It's not hard to do. It's something yourself can do. You don't have to waste a bunch of water in the thing. Okay, you want to be careful with that guy over there, the guy over there. This one it's not sucking in it, so you just take your time and just go with the brush a little bit over the stuff like that, and you should be good to go. So let's go ahead and do this one. This one is not dirty as that one was, so let's just do a little bit, brush stuff around here, and call this video a wrap. So yep, you want to go ahead and apply the solution so it soaks on there, so it gets it's already finished, so it gets that grease effect out, so the grease starts to roll down. So it makes the application of the brush very easy. So applying the brush and brushing stuff up becomes very easy to do with the soapy water, because the degreaser, basically I've already done its part of the job to get all those greasy substance and stuff out. So let me go ahead and scrub this thing and get back to you guys. So yep, as I said, I'm not doing super engine detailing on them. I'm just wiping it off so it looks way better than it used to be. That's all I'm doing in this video. I'm not doing super engine cleaning where I'm going to use pressure washer to pressure wash the entire car and the entire engine bay. No, I'm not doing it in this one. I don't like to put pressure. I don't like to apply pressure washer in the engine bay. I prefer cleaning the engine like this. Apply minimum amount of pressure to the engine. That's how I prefer it. I mean, everybody, technically I wouldn't recommend you do this, but if you can follow the steps that I'm taking, and you can do it yourself. But if you're not going to follow the steps, you're just going to put the pressure machine and just blast the entire engine bay with water. Well, good luck on that. I did not say it, I did not approve that way. This is how I personally love to clean my engine bay. Use a wet cloth and a little brush. Go into the loops and craniums of the engine, and when I'm done, I use a towel and I wipe it off, just as I'm doing right now. That's how I do it myself. But again, if you know about cars better than me, or you have your own mobile detailing center, and you're like, who the hell is this guy trying to tell me how to do it? Well, I'm just a YouTuber who sell cars and post it on his channel. So while I'm at it, I'm going to bring the machine and try and test the freon again and see. Well, from the look of it, it says it's not like full. So I'm not an AC technician or HVAC technician, but from what I know, okay. The compressor just engaged. Let's observe and see. So it's saying that the system is low with Freon. So we're just going to add a little bit for the system. Not too much. So now it's saying we are about 40 psi. All right, that should be good. I love to have Freon in stock. You know what I mean? I love to have Freon here with me. I love to have these things. I love to have tools and materials in general, because you never know what car you come across. Like, you see, I went ahead. Let me turn this thing down. Yeah, AC is a little, it's cooler than before. I went ahead and installed seat covers that I got from Burlington on them. This one too, same thing. I installed seat cover on it. I'm gonna turn it off. It's been running for a while now. Let's put the glass up a little bit more. Yep, so hold up. Okay. I installed seat covers on this one as well as the Jeep, the Cherokee outside on the street. There's seat cover on there. I just don't want to go up there. Let's just take you guys there quick. So yep, I did install seat cover on this one as well. It looks good, doesn't it? The back, I kind of suck. I don't like the way the back came out, but I mean, it is what it is. It's 4Runner. No, there's no seat cover on there. So yeah, she seems to be in the green zone, which is nice, because when we just put it, you also saw it was on the low side. So that explains why it cools, but it fights to cool. You know what I mean, when it's running, because there's not much Freon in the system. So I'm gonna leave it running and sit inside a little bit, you know, just to enjoy life and enjoy the wonder of air conditioning, how sweet it is to be cooled when it's hot. You know what I mean? This one is done. Yep, I'm going to close this one up, sit there, call this video a wrap, and I need to get more because I'm low on Freon. I'm gonna take this one to the car wash later on, because I did some little bit of not much, but a little bit interior cleaning. Well, ice cold AC right now, for what I can see. We have 85 degrees. We are 85 degrees outside, and feels really cool in here. Everything work. I just cannot find my, what's the name of it, my diagnostic machine, so I can clear the codes and see if these two things come back, because it's not supposed to be there. But let's go ahead and enjoy this thing and call this one a wrap.